Hi, and welcome to Arts 106, 2D Foundations. I'm going to go through the quick layout of the syllabi and what you can expect to see from it. This is just going to be a quick overview as I expect you to read this. This is the binding document between myself as the instructor and you as the student. And what is listed here is what we're going to hold each other through this semester. Some discrepancies. I use these videos semester to semester, so you may see that the date is different or wrong, or maybe the format's different. So you need to be looking at your own personal copy of the syllabi to go through this. You cannot use this video as a way of saying, well, this is what I saw. You need to go through the actual copy that's listed under the online Moodle Shell course listing. But the basic layout is going to be the same. You're going to see where this class is, how it starts, where it's going to be, the times. Some important things to look at is that in this particular class, I do not require a textbook. I also then require, though, these particular materials. You will need these for about every project in most capacities. There may be other materials that I ask for that you may need to purchase. But they themselves are subjected to project, and I really try not to do that as much. Some places where you can buy materials are there. In Queen City, Framing here in Helena does offer a discount. The best way to get a hold of me is through email. You can shoot me a message through Moodle, but sometimes those take longer as notifications sometimes don't get to me. They get sent to spam. So the best way is just my regular college email address. You do not need a computer in this course. And basically, we are studying the elements and principles of 2D design and how do we go about making images? How do we create methods of making in order to get a diverse amount of images and creatively go through ideas on two-dimensional surfaces? So that's what we're going for. And if you're an art major, this is going to be a required course for you. And if you're not an art major, that's fine. This will hopefully allow you to add more creative skill and development to the career that you're looking at choosing, right? Creativity can solve any problem. Creativity is what employers want and need in our workforce. So things here are relevant, even though they may seem a little bit more abstract. Like I said, I'm going to go through this quickly, but the most important parts I'd like to highlight is you have your course schedule and outline. So week to week, what we are looking at. Once again, this is subject to change. Critical dates as far as when there may not be class. I just try to list those out, even if they're not relative to the course. How I do my grades. First off, always take the work time given, space yourself out in this course, whether you're taking it in person or online. This is not something that can be done last minute. It is paced out over, most projects take about 3 to 4 weeks, and I expect it to take 3 to 4 weeks. If it was sooner and I wanted to be more demanding, I would make it scrap together, but I'm not. I want you to have a nice finished project, so that takes time. So give yourself that time. Each project is 50 points, and these really are your tests and quizzes. You don't have a test and quiz, you do projects in this course. Okay. Critiques, we do them orally and we do them as written, and I'll explain more of the written portion later in the project sheets, but on critique days, you will be participating in some format, giving your opinion on each other's work, and I take that into consideration with your grade. Your sketchbook, you will do one entry for every day, but you will not turn these into me until the end of the semester. When they're all compiled and all done, that's when you turn them into me, and you'll see on your course calendar when that sketchbook is due. So do not turn anything to me. Sketches themselves can be anything. They can be photos, they can be collages, they can be paintings, they can be drawings. A sketchbook is your personal journey this semester and how you want to record your ideas. Okay, that's what this is about. I hope that in life you continue using a sketchbook just to record ideas, as they're the best way for you to succeed. Here's a breakdown percentage-wise of the course. And, oh yeah, quickly on sketchbooks too, you need to have them labeled. That's the big thing. I will accept anything because it's quantity over quality, but they need to be labeled numbers 1 through 30. You'll have 30 sketches because we meet twice a week, 15 weeks, 30 sketches, and that's just how it is. So no, you're going to do 30, label them 1 to 30. They're not due to the end of the semester. You get 50 points for that. I'm going to make you feel like you earned your grade in this course. As an instructor, I'm very passionate about the arts, and I don't want this to ever feel like a blow-off sort of class. I want you to feel valid in getting something from it, especially since you're paying for it. And so with that, you will earn your grade in this course. All right, your classroom behavior, act like an adult. I'm treating this almost as if it's a job for you, where you come, you deliver a product at the time that I need you to be there, and that's how we do this. Okay, it's basically job training in many regards, but I expect you to act like an adult because I'm going to treat you like an adult. I'm going to give you an expectation with a deadline, and I need that done at that time. If there's problems with that, please always talk to me. I consider myself a very open person, but this is somewhat transactional, and that's basically what my classroom behavior and expectation comes down to. So you can read through that. I do not accept late work, and I do not give extra credit. Okay. If you miss the critique because of a documented illness or something, that's different. But if you missed and it's just because the project wasn't done, well, I'm sorry, that's a zero. There will be no surprises in this class. Dates will not change. Just willy-nilly, you will know what is expected of you and when it is due weeks ahead of time. So you should be able to plan your life or this project accordingly. If you know something is coming up, then you need to talk to me about it, but you still need to have the product due. So even if you know that you're going to go to a wedding, well, you got to still get that work done. Get it to me. Okay, so that's just plain and simple how it goes. Attendance participation, it can be different depending on how the semester's formats roll out, but you will get points for being there and participating not only in the critiques but in the classroom. And also if you're doing this online, the way that I monitor this is that I need to hear from you. Right? I cannot help you if you do not email me or email me back. I send out weekly emails, and from there, when I don't hear back from students, then all of a sudden there's a project due and I get something. I have no idea where you're at, how you work through your ideas, and sometimes the projects themselves do not meet sort of the requirement or my expectation for all the time given on that project. So please stay in touch with me about what's going on. Okay, email me as much as you can. Most of this other stuff doesn't really apply to us because we do not have tests or quizzes. And as far as plagiarism, there is no plagiarism in art. You can take whatever ideas from each other or through Pinterest or whatever and build upon those ideas, right? Make them your own. That's the one thing. Just make it your own. There's no citation of sources and things like that. So I'm not worried about technically original artwork, but what I need you to do is do your research and then sort of build upon that. This syllabus could change, and if so, I will be notifying you. That's kind of what this is saying, but there shouldn't be anything to worry about. And if you have any questions, just let me know.